Hey everyone, and welcome to a new Myvi mod video. It's been a good while since I've made one of these, but at long last I finally managed to obtain an upgrade for this Myvi, which is in the form of the D2 adjustable suspension. Now, before proceeding with the installation, I just want to give a little bit of backstory on why I acquired these D2 adjustable suspension. So I think it was about 2 years ago, I think, when I first installed the D2 lowering springs. They serve its purpose, they work fine. It did give me a bit more stability when it comes to the handling performance of the Myvi. However, it lacked in a few areas, which is the supportive department. What I mean by that is that when it comes to carrying one or two or more passengers inside my car at the same time, my car isn't able to clear speed bumps, and because of that, my car scrapes on certain speed bumps. And it doesn't help that in my neighborhood where I live in, at one of the entrances there's this one small speed bump which my car keeps scraping over every time I leave, especially when I carry a passenger or two. So because of that, I reverted back to the stock springs, and while I do enjoy the comfort of the stock springs, the body roll is a bit too much, and I've been wanting to get an adjustable suspensions ever since, so that I can have the better handling performance for the Myvi. So that's where we are today. Before proceeding with the installation, currently I'm on the way to a nearby tire shop to get them installed. Let's have a look at how the how the D2 adjustable suspension looks like and what's in the box. So here is the exterior of the box. As you can see, giant D2 Motorsport logo, adjustable suspension system. So taking the lid off, we have a brand new set of D2 adjustable suspension, and here we have the warranty card, I believe. Yep, that is the warranty card, Myvi New 2018, and the most important part, which is the sticker, the D2 sticker. And yeah, here it is, brand new, fresh set, and ready to be installed. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the contents of the box containing the D2 adjustable suspension, let's proceed with the installation.
One hour later.
Alas, after about an hour of waiting, the car is finally up on the stands, and they are working on getting one of the rear adjustable suspension installed, and they just completed it. So that's motorbike. That's 1 out of 4 adjustable suspensions installed. So yeah, might do some time-lapse b-roll, we'll see. So far not too bad actually, like the time taken to get one of those installed, but so far based on the time taken so far, I think things are going pretty well here. Okay, so when it comes to getting these adjustable suspension installed, they told me that they first want to get all 4 of the suspensions installed first, and then they will move on to adjusting the ride height of the car. So once they get them all installed, I'll show you guys how they do the adjustment and all. I believe it's with one of the wrenches you saw earlier, like this tiny metal bendy thing, but yeah, we'll see after this. Okay, so as you can see, the mechanic just got one of the rear suspensions installed. So the key difference between the adjustable suspension and the stock setup is that, as you can see, the absorber and the spring are combined into one single unit, whereas previously the stock setup would have a spring here and the absorber here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But if you look over here, the silver rings, that is used to adjust the ride height of the car later on. So we have 2 more to be installed, which is for the front. And yeah, currently he is working on adjusting the ride height to match both the left and rear right tires.
I mean wheels, my bad. Okay, so now the mechanic is adjusting the suspension so that the ride height will be a gap of 3 fingers between the tire and the fender. He lowered the car down to the ground just now to test how the suspension held up and to make sure both left and right suspensions were of same adjustment. So that is what he is doing right now, readjusting the height to bring it back to 3 finger gap. So step 1 is done to connect it to the upper joints just now, and afterwards while waiting for the car to be done, I am editing a video, which is the previous track of the video, but let's go check out the status of the installation of the adjustable suspension. Okay, looks like front left is complete. How is the front right doing? Almost done. Okay, so here is the current setup of the car to give you guys a look at it. It seems pretty aggressive at first glance. At the front we have a 1 finger gap, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I checked multiple times already. 1 finger gap between the tire and the fender up front. And at the rear we have a 3 finger gap, just to give it a little bit more space, just in case if I were to carry passengers or heavy loads in the boot of the car. So backing up a bit to see how it looks. So yeah, looks pretty aggressive, I must say. Because like the front is like much lower to the ground, but I've driven over a few speed bumps now and it's cleared pretty much every single one of them. So yeah, satisfied with how it looks, and I think it'll be very good for spirited drivings.
Okay, so the day has become a little bit brighter, so I hope you can see me clearly now. Anyways, so I've already settled the installation of the adjustable suspension at the tire shop just now. I also got the alignments done along with one camber nut at the front right, I believe. But so far so good. I've driven some distance already over numerous speed bumps. Everything seems all well. However, I must keep in mind that if I were to carry passengers or heavier loads at the back of my car, I need to be more mindful around speed bumps, because with more loads, of course, there is the potential that the car can drop a little bit lower than usual. But otherwise, I'm enjoying the handling once more. Like, there's significantly less body roll. I will say that I feel the ride feels a bit more bumpy now, and you can probably tell by the shaking of the camera as I'm driving on the road right now. But it's fine. I'll get used to it. I'm not using full bucket seats, so I'll be fine. But I think for now, that will be all for this video. I'm just gonna go for a little drive, or like today or tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see, because I need to get used to the new setup as soon as possible, because in a few days time I'll be taking part in round 4 of a time attack event in Malacca, so I need to be familiar with the suspension's performance when it comes to handling, and yeah, we'll see how it performs. In a month or so I might do a full review on how it feels, how it performs, so stay tuned for that review video in the near future. But otherwise, that will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this installation. If you have any question regarding the D2 adjustable suspension, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Go ahead, ask whatever you want, and I'll try to answer it in the next video regarding the D2 adjustable suspension. So that will be all for this video. Leave a like if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.